If you're not already spending $1,000 a day on Facebook and YouTube ads to each of your major product brand categories, you have not started marketing yet in the modern era. Wise words by a very successful online marketer. His name is Brendon Bouchard of the Experts Academy. And this guy is made millions of dollars selling educational content, helping people become experts, educators online, high performers, very productive people. He's coached a bunch of people. And he spends at least $1,000 a day for each of his product categories. That seems like a lot, but like we said before, if your lifetime value is higher than your customer acquisition, you'll always end up making money. So I watched this video where he goes through the whole process and uses his Facebook ads in particular, and he spends money to drive them to a landing page where he suggests here, you can, here is a free ebook or something that you can download, and I'll give you some tips on to, about how to be an expert online. Well, if he wants to generate more traffic, he spends more money. Well, he figures out that $1,000 a day, it's great, because that means $30,000 a month. But when he follows all the and tracks all the analytics and all the revenue, he ends up making about $70,000 in revenue out of those $30,000 that he spent. So it may seem like a lot, but he generates $40,000 profit for every $30,000 that he spends. That's pretty good. Now, Brendon Bouchard is one of the top marketers online out there. I recommend that you check him out. He's very, very successful, and he just doesn't talk the talk. This is one of the guys that actually walks the talk. Isn't that how you say it? Walk the talk? And this is a screenshot from a video where he shows his metrics. He's got over 1.5 million fans on Facebook, which actually this was recorded like I think a year ago. Now it's more like 3 million Facebook followers, 13 million post views per week, 9 million views on YouTube, 90,000 YouTube subscribers. These numbers are a lot bigger now. #1 podcast on iTunes. #1 podcast in health, #1 podcast in self-help, top 10 over 20 weeks. He sends a weekly email since 2006. Being consistent about sending emails and keeping your audience, your email list engaged is very important. Over 2 million email subscribers. These are huge numbers, obviously. And when you're starting with 10 people, 100 people. I have like maybe 3,000 people on my email list total. And it's not a lot, but 3,000 people, put them in a room and sell them something. Statistically, even 2-3% of people buy, it's pretty amazing what you can generate. When you have millions of people, that's insane. Well, this is an example of somebody that has figured his metrics really well. He knows how much money he can generate per buyer. And that this way he knows how much money he can spend. And the numbers are pretty outrageous. But the results are outrageous as well. And I just wanted to illustrate that there are people doing this now, right now, making lots of money, spending a lot of money too. Hey, did you enjoy this video? If you want to see more like this, just subscribe here. If you want a free gift, click here. Yeah. Which one is going to be the one?